Hello there. I've just started using a piece of technology that I moved on to when I was doing the shows before, which makes things a lot easier actually. Except I've got to look here now instead of up there. And yesterday was quite strange really. I had lots of visitors and it was really nice. My dad came over, had a lovely time, and in the evening I just felt exhausted. Almost like not having people round, which just got me to this level where I don't know. I can see why people not only become reclusive, but then they don't want to see people either, because it suddenly becomes exhausting when you're used to your own company. Doesn't mean don't come round. No, please, more people, please do come round. I don't want to get to that horrible state. So yesterday was a bit strange because I really wanted to move the silver bullet, and I wasted minutes and minutes trying to get the immobiliser in and all that. And in frustration, I prayed that it would work, which is a really silly thing to do, but maybe people should do more of that. Because about 10 minutes after the show, I thought I'd give it one last try, and it worked. And I've got it on video actually. To grab the camera, which I won't. No, I could show it to you. I probably won't. I'll do it another time. Of it actually running, and then we turned it round, and there it is. So I've given it a bit of a clean. Well, I gave that bit a bit of a clean because there were actually plants growing on the back, and it's there, but I need to be able to get out there to turn it all the way around because I want the car facing the back door. Okay, and I think we went into the details. I also forgot to talk about my clothes yesterday, and so yeah, I'm back on the iPod, which I hadn't used for months. Because this is the trouble, you buy an iPod, which was refurbished, blah blah blah. But then you get a smartphone that isn't an iPod because you realise Apple just try and keep you stuck into something that you can't get out of. And I just thought, no, I'm going to go and get a smartphone which was an Android one. And then I stopped using this completely. I didn't think I would. I thought I'd still use it, but I didn't. Oh, excuse me, I've just woken up. And yeah, well there we go. Now yesterday I was wearing this, which I didn't talk about at all either. I mean, yesterday was a strange day. I didn't upload a video. I didn't upload a video, and I didn't talk about my clothes, and I didn't even do a show in the evening. So that's why I got a little extra sneaky peek. So yeah, so you got your David Bowie Vintage Heroes t-shirt. My old mate Chris, he reckons he's going for a lot of money now, vintage t-shirts. If you've got one, someone that really wants it. This is a bit faded black, but then that's all part of it, isn't it? Now these jeans, I thought was great, the liberated jeans. They're just normal jeans, okay? Except for the fact I did thought, well, I've got perfectly good jeans in the cupboard. I've got a naughty cupboard upstairs. Why are they in the naughty cupboard? It's because of this. Because you'll be out on the street, yeah? Your flies, obviously, you do have to undo those when you go for wee-wees, or if you're pulling your trousers down to go to poo-poos. And they get stuck in the bottom there. You can see that. And the trouble is, once they get stuck down, the only way you can get them up is with a screwdriver. Yeah, so you don't want that to happen because there's not many screwdrivers around to sort of forcibly lever the thing up. But anyway, and what we've got now is Dad helped me get one of the biggest monitor down from upstairs, so that's in the centre now. And I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it looks nice. I may not do anything with it, and everything else is the same. Thank you to Kathy and Claire, brought back my step ladder. And also, not only did they bring back my step ladder, which is going to be used for filling in these holes here. See the little bits in the wood. Got some wood filler. They brought me some little trinkets over it, including a can of Carlsberg, which I couldn't resist last night. A can of No Names beer. They also brought me that, which I was actually pining for the fact that I hadn't bought some, and then I went to try and buy some just after Christmas because it's all like 70% off. Someone had already nabbed all the Christmas cake. Dad picked up some food for me. I'm sorry already. I've got someone to pick up some food like I've actually asked for. So I asked for that. I'm sure I should be doing something a bit more interesting. And I asked for apple juice, 4 of those. And what I like to do with apple juice is water it down. So I have a bit of half water, half apple juice in a pint glass. And he also got me some bacon, which I didn't ask for. But then Dad quite often gets me stuff I don't ask for. And I'll be honest, sometimes I weep because what he's got me that I didn't ask for is something I really didn't want, and I've got so much stuff and it's really hard, but now I have learnt to be honest and say, actually Dad, I don't want that, I don't want it, and he'll take it away and he'll get his money back or something, which is good. Other discoveries yesterday, now this video projector was actually given, which is fantastic. The bulb had gone, I managed to get a new bulb for it, which is great. It's really old school. Look at this, look. Oh no, that's where the bulbs are, in there. Okay, they live in there. They've got 2, so if one of them goes, you can immediately switch to the other one. And then where's the? You're asking where's the projector screen itself? I'm asking that as well. There it is. Hey, isn't that cool? That's your keystone. You can only do up and down keystone. That's just a little mirror inside. None of that electronic nonsense. Okay? But it doesn't. A computer connection's not working. I didn't realise that. That doesn't mean I'm going to be too upset because I only use it for games and DVDs anyway. In fact, I hardly use it at all. But I decided to use it a bit more. And that's the wall I'm using it on. The only trouble with this wall, and I'd like to keep this wall. I'd like to keep this room with the famous wood chip. The great thing about wood chip is it will come back into fashion. I know it will, and it's also a talking point because I'm talking about it now. I wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't a talking point. So there we are. Right. So let's maybe have a talk about hygiene and things like that. So when I woke up this morning, I looked in the mirror and I was completely naked apart from my boxer shorts, because I wear the boxer shorts I wear during the day overnight, which is fine. And I was studying myself really carefully. And I just suddenly realised, look, there's me naked in the mirror apart from wearing my boxer shorts, and it was like a revelation. Right. So now I kind of get away. So you've been seeing my face with this, I think. Now I get away with wearing boxer shorts like that, and very rarely be known to wear a pair of boxer shorts 2 days in a row. I wouldn't normally like to do it, but I mean it's tricky. I don't know. I shouldn't really talk about this, but sometimes what happens is if you go for number 2s, and even though you wipe your bottom really carefully, there might still be some of that thing, that stuff left on your bottom, and when you pull your pants or your boxers up, sometimes that might wipe on them. And then when you pull them down later on, there'll be a little brown mark. And that really wound me up. Then I went on holiday and I was in Japan and they had toilets that squirted a little bit of water on your bottom hole and it cleaned you all up, and that was fantastic. And I was like, oh, I want one of those. Oh, you can't get them in England. Then I went to Thailand and they had this little shower attachment by the toilet. And the bum gun, the famous bum gun, and I got to use that, and that was exactly the same thing. It would squirt of water up the bum, a bit more manual, had to be a bit more careful. Again, no problems. What have we got in England? Well, we haven't got much, but we have got these, okay? And what they are, don't get the baby ones, because they're not flushable, and they'll clog up all the bits and pieces down in the drains. Even I think they might even block up your own thing if there's like a grill going out to the main pump. These are flushable washlets, and all it is a little tissue that's slightly damp. You whack that on your chockies of starfish, give it a little zoom around, and then you know that gets that little bit off that's going to end up on your pants or your boxer shorts. Gets it off. Job done. Easy peasy. Japanesey. So, in fact, easy peasy like the Japanesey, because it's exactly the same, except for you don't get the rather pleasurable experience of having warm water squirted on your little. No. One of those. So I think that's it for today. I think yesterday's middle of the day show went over, and it was rubbish anyway. Mainly because the car wouldn't start. Really frustrated. So I've got mate coming over today. We're going to look at the kitchen, which I've already started to look at on the free IKEA Kitchen Designer, which is a rather remarkable piece of software, even though it doesn't let you choose from their value range, which is a surprise, isn't it? So anyway, but that's fine. We'll sort it out. Mr. Douglas is going to come over hopefully, and we'll talk about the kitchen. He may give me some advice on setting up. Yeah, I am using the iPod again. You see, you can do that. Getting more high tech. Be setting this up, and then we will be in a situation that we can talk long and hard about important things, like